Hey guys, it's Targan coming at you with another game of Nine Souls. We're here at the Jiequan fight, and you guessed it, we're gonna lose until we win, or until I have to go to bed, whichever happens first. We of course do have him, you know, feeling bad. Alright, he's trying to heal there. We equipped the quick healing. Okay, gotta be careful about that. Okay. You know, if he's a one-phase fight, then we're getting there a little bit, and if he's not, then we're not. Of course, we can get a lot of free damage there at the beginning. Ow. That's pretty rough. You know, we shouldn't have used the heal there, or the bow there, not the heal. Okay. Wow. Alright. Okay, so need to do more parries. We get a bunch of free damage at the beginning. Keeping it going. We got several talismans that we missed there. Go through one flame. Oh, wow, that was... Okay, so there's two different attacks with the flames. One of them, I shouldn't have done that. Just go like so. Okay. I'm pretty sure he's got 2 health bars, but I don't absolutely know it, right? It just looks like he's got a health bar underneath that health bar, so... But maybe that purple is just the emptiness, right? I don't actually know. He just... Oh, he's healing. Gotta shoot him. There we go. Whoops. Feels bad. That was a waste. Now I don't have another good one to get him with in the event that he heals again. That's too bad. We're gonna have to... There we go. Alright, second health bar. Hello, Justine. How are you? Yeah, he definitely has a second health bar. Alright, now we know. We should not have used those bow shots earlier, huh? I needed to jump for that one there, but we blocked all 3 of those. Dash through him. Oh, man. Terrible. Alright, one more time with feeling. Alright, don't use any bow shots on phase 1. Got it? Okay, see the drawing. You know I didn't look. My notifications, I forgot to check it out. My bad. I will definitely do it after this, though. You know what? I'll do it right now. So the way my notifications work, like, it doesn't show up. I have to, like, click on the individual thing to go to the mentions. I love it. I like that. It's a nice little green mountain. Very nice. It disappears after 3 seconds. The short does. You can barely. I couldn't even click that I liked it. But you know, very nice. He's a very tiny dude on the mountain indeed. And right after saying that we weren't gonna waste our stun on phase 1, we did it anyway. Man, okay. Oh wow, that was a fun little double hit there. I didn't need to shoot that. That was bad. Man. Okay, I'm sure I don't know how to get around that. Hey, yeah, I'm having a great time. I'm just, you know, I'm losing. Good night, Justine. Thanks for stopping in. It's good to see you today. Ah, I didn't even fall over that time. Man. Yeah, the music's fun. Man, I'm having the worst trouble with that red attack. Like, I can't get underneath it, right? Deleted. Already? That's a quick drink, buddy. Wow, really? Outrageous. Oh, I don't actually know how to swap arrow types. I could learn it. I don't know how to do it though, but I do it by accident sometimes. Man. Okay, so one of those combos you can't parry. If only I could know which one was which. Left, right, D-pad, okay. That's why I'm definitely, like, accidentally doing it sometimes whenever I get too excited. What? Come on now. Ay, ay, ay. Gotta quit trying to guard that. There we go. Dodge the thing. And then we can... Should have dashed through and then done the talisman, I think. No! Alright. Now we have very limited HP going into this phase. Good! Great. Alright. One more time with feeling. Ay, ay, ay. Why did I do that? It's not the thing to do. Ah, man, how do I dodge that? Terrible. Terrible. Alright. Man, I'm having the most trouble with that one move. It's just, you know, depending on where I'm at, I can't get far enough away in time, which is just a real shame, you know. What? That was so much distance. Totally thought I dashed under it. Terrible. Terrible. Alright, one more time with feeling. Okay. Oh, wow. Well, it sure isn't promising so far, is it? Well, there's... Well, you know, at any moment I could turn it all around, right? Oh, man. Terrible. Terrible. What? Come on! Come on! How did that track me? I waited until he did the swoosh and I dashed and he still got me. Man. Man. Ah, yeah. No, 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 no. Man, I really wish there weren't fire things to fall into there. That would make me... Man, I just can't get under it. Maybe because, well, no, I can't use the bow on it. I need the bow for DPS in the second phase. I guess we just gotta try to get more distance? I don't know. I don't know. It seems really rough. Haha! Nope, nope. We still got hit by it. We still got hit by it. Sure. I was sure I was out of there. You know, I guess actually, you know, maybe that's the strategy, right? Yeah, not that there. So when he's doing the red move, you jump in, you try to like go on the wall. Can I do that reliably? We can catch on the wall and then not get hit. But how, like, can you... No, that's too tricky. Well, you don't lose... You lose a lot less than you lose for him hitting you if you jump in there. So maybe that's the move, right? Okay. I'm sure that he backed up there from where he was in midair after I dashed underneath him. I can't prove it without going back in time, but I'm just sure of it. Okay, I forgot to do... Yeah, I forgot to run to the environmental hazard to save my life. Alright, well. I don't know if that's gonna work, because I'll probably forget to do it. It can't be what I'm supposed to do, right? I mean, maybe it is. Yeah, I've already used the Gene Eradicator on him. This is him on the easy mode. Yeah, I didn't realize that was what I was... But yeah, I did find it. There's a little button outside the thing before you do the boss battle where it's like, you know, you could put something here. And so I went around and looked for it, and I did find that. So yeah, that's why he's coughing and stuff. Alright, there we go. Because normally this is supposed to be harder. Like, what? Did I get hit by, like, the haft of his polearm after it was behind his hand? Like, we're gonna have to check the tape on that, but I think that's what happened. And what? That... Sure, you know, sure. I do not know how to avoid that attack. Nope. Like that is so much damage. It's so much damage. I don't get it. I don't get it. Because I don't have enough bow attacks to use to stun him out of all of them. I guess if we fight, like, in the exact middle, we can maybe get enough distance. But he does that move, and then we can't be in the middle. I'm telling you, I feel so graceful right now, though, in this fight. Not because we're winning, we aren't, but I feel like I'm, like, doing so good, right? Alright, finally got him to that phase again. Ultimate power! Waste. Well, at least we avoided that one. What? Come on now. I guess we just have to hope he doesn't do that attack very much. Aww. And just like that, all of those parries go to nothing. What? Man, I'm so bad at this. He does so much damage, though. Like, you know, you get hit like 2 times, and that's half a health bar. Sure, I got heals, but... And I didn't use them, but... What? Come... Like, that does so much damage. Like, get out of here. Alright. Yeah, it is very, very reminiscent of that nonsense. Alright, let's go. Like, what's the hitbox on that if I was able to parry that at that high up? Like, that's ridiculous. Alright, we get away from that. We just gotta... Oh, come on. No, no, no. No! No! He teleported away from the bow shot twice, and then... Oh, man. Not close at all. There's probably a third health bar for all I know. Because, you know, he still looked like he had a health bar underneath that one, right? Rage made me say, yeah, for real. No, 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 what? What was all that nonsense? Like that, I don't get it. I think it's gonna be the totally end of me. Yeah, like the thing he does when he coughs, I think he only does that because we poisoned him. Alright. Okay. What? Oh, come on. That's so annoying. There we go. We got the red skip. We saw that he was doing it. You just take a little bit of environmental damage as opposed to a ton from getting hit by it, and it doesn't make the flames happen. So that is 100% what you're supposed to do. It's 0% what you're actually supposed to do, but it is what works. So that's what we're going to try to do because it was a good plan. No. come on! 2 in a row? Oh, man. That move is too much. We just need to get a very lucky stint where he doesn't do too many of them. Or when he does them, that we have the presence of mind to run away. Oh, I couldn't get into the fire in time, and we got hit by both the thing and the fire. Run away! Look at that. That's so much. Just infuriating. Like, that's so much distance, and the move does so much damage. And the fact that it's got a wind-up doesn't matter, since you can't get away. Like, what? Like, you can't get away. So bad. And it's like, it's not even a thing I could, like, level up through. Like, that's so much damage. Even if I had twice as much health, he'd still probably kill me with it all the time. But I guess we can just, you know, try to keep learning the rest of it and hopefully get lucky. Okay, what? Did you see that? I got hit by, like, the hilt of that sword. Absolutely outrageous. Okay, sure. And I was sure I was guarding that. I must have been facing the wrong way. There we go. If we just do it right on time, okay, then we can accidentally dash into the flames and die. Great. My agitated commentary is encouraging the dog to smell so bad. He's a good dog. Stinks, though. I decided to share it with everybody. Okay, sure. Whatever. It's just such a long range. Terrible. Okay. Okay. Guess that's happening. Sure. Man. I think we need the short heal. We obviously need Revival Jade, and the Soul Reaper doesn't matter because we don't have another one. But yeah, I don't know when we would find the time to heal if we didn't have the fast heal. We might have to grind another charm slot so that we can get the thing for Immobilize. Maybe that's what's missing. Because if we could, like, if we maybe... guess we'll just test it out right now. Because if it'll, like, shock him out of doing his wind-up, then that'll be a thing we can do, I guess. Because I can't afford to use bows and arrows for it in phase 1. We gotta keep the bows. I don't think it's gonna stop him from doing it. Nope, it definitely doesn't. It's no help at all. Alright. Come on! That's so far away! Okay, that didn't work. That did, though. Alright, we just need to stay close enough to the edge to go in right now. Okay, good, good, good. Oh, what? It spawned me in the middle of the fire. Okay, so I guess that doesn't work. I don't know. I'm not giving up. I just don't feel like I'm gonna beat this boss. I'm happy to fight him forever. Not like today, you know, I have to give up after a little while more today, but I'm not gonna, like, quit playing the game. I'll just, you know, I'll just have to fight this boss, you know, for the rest of my life. No, 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 let me get a... What? He just covers so much ground with it. It doesn't feel possible. But I just gotta react sooner, you know? No, no, no. It's so tricky to get underneath him because he will swap sides if you time it the slightest bit wrong. There we go. Under his legs, wait for the swap. We're still in the first round. There we go. Okay, running into the fire afterward, not good. But getting the timings on dashing under his leg a little better. If we could just do that, you know, 9 times in a fight, we might be able to get him down. Too early, much too early, feels bad. Okay, well that didn't work. It's like, if we hang on the side, can he hit us? Yes, he definitely can. Good, now we know. I should have saved that for some heals once it started. Nice. Knockback put me into the drink. Far enough away there. It doesn't arbitrarily close distance, it's just so much distance that it does close. No, 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 no. Oh, should have jumped into the fire. Man, that move is so rough. Oh, wow. Got killed by the mines while he was phase changing. Well, not so good, is it? Let's try again. Okay. Alright. Kind of an HP bar and 2 heals. No, no, no. Alright. No! What? No, no, come on! I can't... 2 of those back to back, I can't do anything. I can't... Oh. Like, when there's 2 things of fire on the ground, I cannot... Just unlucky, right? He doesn't do 2 back to back that often. Well. Good night, Evan. Thanks for stopping in. I'll probably still be here whenever I see you next, no matter when that is. I don't think... I don't think we're gonna beat this anytime soon. Good night. Thank you for your wishes of good fortune. I fear they may be wasted on one such as I. Oh, come on! Aw, oh, man. You know, you fail to dash under his legs, and then that's all there is. There we go. Oh, man, that's like... There was still the fire on the ground from the earlier one. You know, we'll get one where it all lines up and we win eventually. We just got to keep on trying. That was quite a range. Heels down, slightly more than a regular bar, you know, it's okay. And we haven't used our arrows yet, right? So that's good. We still have them. Oh, no, you're joking. He got me with the hit before I fell down. And then I perfectly go under his legs. Can I burn him down here? Can I burn him down here? Aha! Alright. You know, right when I had said that I was prepared to fight him for 1,000,000 years. We get lucky with his abilities and we get him down. But maybe third phase? Did you seriously think this would be the end? And he glugs it. And breaks his teacup and says, heh. And he gets some big, beefy arms. Thank you for being so considerate. I embrace pain as my fuel. Ah. Heroes are forged in agony. Oh. Yeah, he juiced up too much. We get the achievement, no pain, no gain, defeat Jiequan. We get a greater Dao fruit, which gives us to level 3, and we're so close to level 4, and now we're going to go through here and learn a little bit more about his story, right? Get his seal and all of that. First, let's look around here. What do we have? What shows us the things he cares about, right? What's on the wall are the weapons, you know, of his tribe. Teapots and stuff. An image of one of his ancestors, maybe, with the head gone. And then, you know, no doubt the world map of Penglai, the land that they came from. So, all right, you know, not a lot of insight to him that you wouldn't get from talking to him otherwise, but still nice to look around. And we are gonna this, the little Death Star hologram is there. Okay, homing darts. An ancient weapon can be handed over to Quafu. This homing dart was part of Jiequan's special collection. It's once considered an underhanded weapon used only by treacherous villains. Unfortunately for some people, repetition is something for others to worry about. But we did it! Hooray! The 4th soul down. Oh, and there we see... Oh, it looks like one of us, right? It's like a Fangxi thing on the statue, which would have made sense that he would have gotten rid of it because it would have looked like us, maybe? Yeah. Or maybe that's just, you know, what it looks like, a little stylized, but then... So one day it would be my turn to bring honor to our ancestors. And here he's getting bullied by someone? Yeah, yeah. Says, haha, what stupid hero. Let's see how much more you can take. And they, like, broke the statue of his ancestor. Unless you're exceeding the experimental limits. So we see that he wanted to get stronger because of, you know, that thing. You know, that's his motivating stuff. It's not a very good motivation, right? But it is what it is. He says, be careful with my precious experimental materials. And this is him just, you know, just what it looks like. Taking lots of captives for his own purposes. And then creating a whole bunch of genetically modified robot soldiers, you know, to try to make himself feel strong. Long live the G Kingdom. Long may it reign for thousands of generations to come. Well, you know, I'm glad it didn't. It doesn't sound like a very good kingdom. Certainly not one that we would want to reign forever. And we take his seal. Seal of Jiequan. The character Wu signifies discipline. Alright. So we get another paragraph for him. He lamented the decline of the G clan and made it his lifelong mission to return them to their former glory. Such belief in the family precept, heroes are forged in agony, has led him to develop a morbid obsession with pain, which he likes sharing generously with others. Oh wait, no, I'm falling down. Well, that's bad. We are getting a phone call. He says, my lord, have you and Jiequan settled the score? How did it go? Still breathing. You're not usually this concerned. What happened? The firewall here at the Four Seasons Pavilion has intercepted a strange signal. Has your location been exposed? Not yet, but I fear our adversary may be dangerously close. Got it. I'll head back immediately. Take care of Schwan and don't allow anyone in or out. As you wish, my lord. Alright. we get here, we can get another talisman explosion thing. Hey, Justine. So you're laughing at what you're finished with me? Nice. I'm glad you found something funny. I beat the boss! Very exciting. Alright, so if we get a... yeah, we'll just get... this, and then when we get another skill point, we'll take that one, and then probably a maximum charge after that. Alright, so... yeah, we'll just head back to the pavilion and see what's going on there. We can turn in the chip here. Thank you, thank you. Good sirs, good deeds, great fortune, long life. Now you're just spiting me. Good sir, great advancement, long life, big happy family, Phil's home. Earlier we were critical of this robot for not being polite enough, and so now it's really laying it on thick. Alright, well it looks like we found all the items. Just one little item left to get there. 3 items in the Great Hall. 2 items left to get there. Well, you know, we fought the mini bosses at least. It says there's an item to get here somewhere. One wonders where. We'll figure it out. But I guess we... talk to the abacus guy. You know, he's the one who called us here. I'm back. Give me your report. What was that signal you mentioned earlier?
Okay.
Yes, my lord, but I'm still unable to parse out any meaningful content. The random and nonsensical waveforms defy interpretation. Have you found the source? Yes, I've marked it on your device. It could very well be a trap. Please be careful. I always expect everything to be a trap, which is why I'm still alive. So we're just going to telly out and get one more level real quick. Because this area has the best area in the game I've found so far for farming enemies. It's probably the best one there is. Am I here? Yes. Because you just come in here, these dudes jump out, and then you can just murk them here. You know, and then, you know, bam. If we put on the thing for more money, we'd get more money. But, you know, a little bit of experience, a little bit of money. If you show up and I suddenly have a ton more money than before and all these abilities, it's because I did that off stream. But, all right, we get our level up. I think actually. You say you have a quick question? Go on. I think probably we'll just end here rather than continue the next transmission. Do I support people who like to subject themselves? Yeah, sure, absolutely. You know, more power to them, that's what I always say. I'm friends with all kinds of different people, and I hope they think that I'm as cool as I think that they're cool, you know? That's how I feel about it. Yeah, I picked up on that. You know, it doesn't really make a difference to me. It's cool for people, you know, obviously. I just want people to, you know, be able to be themselves and feel good about it. He's like, he's heard these deadly? The Battle Lord Project. We're learning more about it. Alright, well, he doesn't want to say anymore. So apparently, of course, we already know he's like a weapon because we fought his brother. Where's Kwafu at? Oh, he's here. Oh, Shanshan's got the sword, and he's playing with it. What did you bring me out here to do, kid? I don't have time for your monkey tricks. Oh, you're back. Shanshan says, perfect timing. Do you have a minute? It's about this knife you gave me. What? Have you mastered it already? I think I've gotten the hang of it. Abacus helped me find a lot of information, and we even set up straw targets. Stand back and don't move. It's dangerous, so don't reach your hands out. Watch. Oh, yeah. He says, phew. What do you think? How does it look? You pruned the bush into a... what is it? Guess. A squashed bug? It's definitely an insect. The pattern on the wings looks familiar. I see it now. Isn't that your mystic nymph? How could you even tell? That's right. I've always wanted my own mystic nymph, and I didn't want to bother ye about it. So I decided to cut one out. I gave you that blade so that you could learn how to fight, not how to perform circus tricks. Aw, ye. Oh, I see. You should have said so. All you said was that I was going to learn how to use it. Who looks at a knife and just assumes it's used to stab other people? Ellipsis. Says I can't. I'm just not good with weapons. Maybe I could use it to plow soil or to shovel dirt. You asked when I'm gonna play Minecraft again? Oh, I don't know. Probably kinda soon. I'm not sure. You know, I never know what I'm gonna do any given day. I just, you know, show up to work. It's just like so hot, and I get my butt kicked there all day long, and then, you know, whenever I get home, I just sort of pick something. If one day someone wanted to hurt you, do you think you could protect yourself? Of course I can. Once they see the beautifully cut flowers and trees, they'll want to ask me how I did it. Then they'll find uses for their weapons that are far more interesting than hurting me. That's how I plan to stop them from hurting me. That's a good plan, Shanshan. So I give it up, my primate friend. You're dealing with what's called an unwavering personality here. He starts. These are the flying darts Jiequan often uses. So this is what they look like on the inside. I can adjust the design to turn it into an arrow. Ooh, a new arrow. But still, are you sure you don't mind using the same weapon as him? As long as the user has integrity, a weapon is just a weapon. Unless you think that by using Jiequan's weapons I will somehow adopt his disposition. Oh, hey, Luke. Yes, we did actually get the boss. Well, he's got 2 health bars, right? So... He does indeed have 2 health bars. But, yes. It's good to see you, Luke. I am about to head to bed, too. We're just doing a little bit of talking to these people here, so... We're going to be able to... continue on with whoever the next enemy is in the next session. To be frank, you don't have a particularly friendly disposition either, Kwafu says slightly. Okay, give me some time and I'll get you your new arrow. He immediately gives me the new arrow. Give me some time. Here you go, the Shadow Hunter. As it suggests, this arrow seeks and homes in on your enemies. Oh, okay. We'll try this one. I think we're probably going to go with the other one, you know, overall, but it could be good. Plus, once we level it up, maybe it'll be very good. One never knows. What says, you defeated the heir to the Jiequan? Wow, that must have been tough. Yes, Guafu. I was sitting there saying that I was never going to beat him, and then I beat him like a couple tries after. I got lucky, though. He had this one move that I couldn't deal with at all, but sometimes I could get away from it, sometimes. And there was... Sometimes he would use it like twice in a row, and then I would always die, but on our kill he didn't. And then we just, you know, nuked down his last 40% HP with the bow. Can't believe he transmuted his body to that degree. How frightening. I thought you said he was pretty stylish. What I meant was... Scott, those are two different things. You fixed one of yours to Phantom was awesome. He says, I don't blame you. Ying and Ji have always been allies. The transmutation furnaces and weapon systems they used were all crafted by your ancestors. Just because we participated in manufacturing doesn't mean we enjoy killing. Well, most of us can feel pretty ashamed about that part of our history. Well, I should bet. I might have overstated it. Alright. So we got 1,300 there. 77 nominator, indeed. Only, I think in context here, this is more like his ancestors making, say, the V2 rocket. And much less like the atomic bomb. The G clan that this guy that we last fought was like the last member of, they were a really rotten militaristic kingdom. One of the memories that we tapped into getting the soul seal was a bunch of people in boxes with like just their heads out, I guess so they could breathe, you know. That's who the ruling family of the G was. That's who Jiequan was. So the people that made weapons for those guys, well, a little different than Oppenheimer. Surely the same set of emotions, though. There actually, on that note, there was like a model of a Death Star. That was like on the wall, like, that I guess like they just didn't get the chance to make it the full way. Oh, this doesn't take us there. Anyway, we were supposed to be ending the game anyway. Yeah, I guess it's like, I wonder if Oppenheimer's descendants feel any guilt, right? Because the conversation that they were having here, you know, like, it wasn't Guafu who made it, it was like Guafu's ancestors. And maybe not even his specific ancestors, just like his tribe of people, his kingdom, you know. So this sort of collective guilt that can fall to people. But Guafu himself is he's a nice guy. He's a very good bear. But he's like, you know, Guafu has the sort of personality that is very easily manipulated towards an evil end because he likes to create and tinker and improve, and he does not think very much about what he's doing while he's doing that. He is driven by the excellence, right? He's like, wow, I didn't realize all of that was going to happen. And the thing is that he is sincere. Like, it's very frustrating, right? As a character, it's a beautiful character trait to have someone who's like a very good person who like clearly will be easily manipulatable. Because, I mean, he's nice now, and I'm not worried about him betraying us or anything, but he was perfectly willing to work for the earlier power structure before we came along, right? More like an Operation Paperclip than an Oppenheimer. Because he didn't, like, join us until we knocked on his door and it was clear that it was us or death, right? He didn't, like, look out the window and be like, oh, it's Yi, great. I'm so sick of these psychos. Man, I really, realized I was wrong. Of course, in the logic of a game, it's not that interesting if you don't fight a boss and they just join you because they see that your way is right and moral. But it still is a thing that happened. Yeah, exactly as you say. Look, there's a sketch from that British show I talk about all the time, Mitchell and Webb Look, where he's like, no, I wanted my evil death ray to be used for good, not war. And he keeps on showing all these inventions to someone who's like, well, could we not use this death ray instead of making very precise cuts to open a letter? Could we not use it for a weapon? He's like, no! And he starts like hitting it with a hammer. He's like, my innovations must be used for peace, not for war. Anyway, I think nothing's better than one person telling another person about a sketch comedy show, and that's what I've just given you. Nobel, there you go. A great comparison. And pleasantly sort of apolitical, right? Because it's hard to be judgmental of weapons manufacturers in the mid-20th century without thinking about who they work for, right? And Nobel is pleasantly separated from that in time that lets us be more dispassionate about it. And of course his innovation too with stabilized dynamite is so much more impactful than any of the individual advances in murderous technology, that came there. And he famously, of course, felt bad about it a little bit. No, my dynamite must be used for good, never for evil. When I found this great way to transport explosives safely and store them for long periods of time, I never imagined it would be used for military applications. Genius. Anyway, it just goes to show. It's like he says in Jurassic Park, your scientists were so busy figuring out whether or not they could that they never stopped to ask whether or not they should. And, which is sort of like, the underpinning of all of Nine Souls. I'm gonna wave the book again. The book tells you not to do that. It certainly does. But anyway, this is great. I feel fantastic, but I really must go to bed so that I can wake up in the morning and do all of that again. But on a personal note, I filed my taxes today. Feels great. Got it out of the way. It took like 4 minutes. But I was dreading it because I hate filling out forms. But, stick a fork in it. It's all done. Now I don't have to think about it for another year. Hooray! So there's my personal triumph. I filled out a form. I try to do only about one a year. So hopefully that'll be my one. But good night, Luke. Good night, Justine. Good night, anyone who might be watching in the future. The game is Nine Souls. I like it so much. I don't know what I'm going to play in the morning. Maybe this. It's hard to say. Might not play anything. I've taken to sleeping in with my alarm clock flip phone, you know, buzzing underneath a pillow, and then I poke the side of it to make the snooze happen. Maybe I'll do that again. Anyway, unimportant. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I really hope you've enjoyed, and maybe I'll see you guys in a later stream or video. Good night, everyone.